Alright everybody, welcome back to another video from MBMRC. This is Brian. Today we're going to be doing kind of a post-build review of an old Doc Matthews plane called the Bandito. I'm going to give you a little bit of a history of it here, but before we get too far in the video, of course, I'm going to go ahead and mention about the contest going on. We get 1,000 subscribers. The lucky one gets to pick the Old School Model Works kit of his or her choice. You don't pay nothing for it. We buy it. We send it to you. Doesn't cost you nothing. So definitely keep that in mind. Don't be afraid to hit like and subscribe, and I hopefully you guys enjoy this video. This is the maiden of this plane, right?
Yeah.
This is a Doc Matthews Bandito.
Came out in 2000.
You guys got this from RCM?
Yep.
The engine all right?
Yeah. He built his first one in 2000. Had an MDS 40 in it. Had it for years. Flew it one day and ailerons were back.
What would you say it flies the most like if you had to compare it to something?
It's a mix between an Astro Hog and a 4-star. So you take two of the best sport planes probably designed and you put them together and you got a Bandito.
And what engines he got in this thing?
An Evolution 52.
Did it take much trim?
No, it took none.
Looks like you got plenty of aileron.
Yep. You want to fly it, Kenny, compared to yours?
No.
How's it fly to compared to your original?
About the same. From what I can remember. Very good airplane. Amazing, actually.
What's its stall characteristics like? It'll probably stall, huh?
It will, but it takes a lot. Still fly pretty slow.
Doc Matthews designed that to be a kit. So whenever you build the plane, all the light ply parts and all that stuff is actually done to it. Has the servo rail cutouts in it. It's got fuel tank floors.
Very cool. What size tank do you have in that?
I got an 8-ounce tank in that, and what you have to do is I found a Dubro or a Sullivan tank fits the best. But what you have to do is flip the tank on its side and have the vent bubble on the right side and actually make the vent so it goes to the top instead of to the bubble.
Does it build pretty easy?
Yeah, it's not too bad actually. I mean, the fuselage from the fourth former back is all stick built. The tail's all stick built.
Now I'm sure you guys had these plans laying around, but could you get these on Outer Zone or
Yeah.
Aerofret or one of those?
Yep. And you also get a Bandito 120 size.
Oh, that'd be cool. It'd be a good plane for my Sato 120, probably.
Yeah. So I mean, it was kind of like the 4-star series type deal.
I can't believe it took no trim.
That's a very similar scheme to the one that you just built, isn't it, Matthew?
Yeah, it's a little bit different, but yeah, it's...
And didn't you send this to the guys on RC Plane Lab?
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, RC Plane Lab is kind of a podcast about RC stuff, and it's actually a pretty good listen, pretty informative. Matthew's listened to more of it than I have, but definitely some pretty good content on there. So if you guys want to check them out, get them on. You can get them on iHeart and Spotify. I think.
There's a whole list. I mean, if you go to their website, it lists all the different versions.
That's RC Plane Lab. He's taking it back up. He must be having fun with it.
And I'd have to look on the plan again, but whenever Doc Matthews did this, the canopy that he used on that SIG actually still has. So you can type in that part number and get that same, because that canopy, you have to trim it down.
Is it off of a particular model, or is it just
No,
a
it's
SIG canopy?
World War II canopy.
Yeah, it has like the flat front on it,
Yourself, fellas, I'm coming around.
but
I didn't like that landing. She was a good dog.
Doc Matthews did most of his kits for Ace RC, did a Bingo, which was very, very similar to the Forester.
The track's funny on the ground. I'm gonna have to adjust the tail wheel.
The rudder and the elevator, the outer portion of it, is 1/4 inch in really weird pieces that kind of goes together like a puzzle.
Okay.
You have like little flat areas you glue together to make a round shape. The wing tips are actually supposed to be the same way. Normally it holds out a solid 1/8 inch balsa with gussets on the end of it. It's a little bit stronger than what he originally had.
Yeah.
I don't think any's inside there yet, but that's going to be a good spot for fuel to get into.
Well, it's a unique looking airplane. There's nothing out there that looks like it. Nothing. Nothing looks like it. Flush, isn't it?
I'm looking at the burn mark.
Oh, that's where I slipped with a pencil.